So, here we are. Hopefully, I have fixed my microphone issues, because the quality was kind of potato before. So I hope you can all hear me alright. The volume okay? Music's a little loud. Alright. Let me turn down the game volume. Is that better? So, I've never actually played... Okay. I turned on why I'm talking weirdly. Hang on, I'll explain. I forgot to turn off the monitoring option after testing my microphone. Also, it seems my mouth is not moving. Kinda creepy. Let me go ahead and fix that. There, is my mouth moving now? That's better. That's a lot better. I'm sorry for that. Just kind of a weird moving head with no mouth movement. Kind of creepy. Scuffed. So yeah, why I was talking so weirdly before is that I was testing out my settings and you play your own audio back to you, but it's really weird hearing yourself immediately, like, after you just said it. Which is why I was talking like that. But I've turned it off now. So I could talk normally, like a normal person. Anyway, I've never played this game. I've played its predecessor, Crusader Kings 2. If you don't know what it is, it's basically a grand strategy game that simulates the medieval world. It's mostly centered on Europe, but I think it's gonna include parts of Asia as well. I'm not sure what's available in this game at the start. So let's get right into that. Now, as you might know, I'm a Valkyrie, so I'm in service to the Allfather. So obviously, we're gonna play one of these guys right here, who are Norse, or rather, these are all Vikings. Norse and Vikings are not synonymous, but these guys all like to raid. They all like to go on raids, which is to say, to go Viking. And I think we'll be picking someone close to the action. So, in this case, that means England right here, and Scotland. I think we'll be going as Ivor the Boneless, who has a nice foothold here in Scotland and Ireland, right here. Should prove a perfect staging ground for our expansion and raids, I think. And it's not too difficult, according to the game. Let's see. Game rules. I think I'm gonna leave everything default. I see they've added a gender equality Have I played grand strategy games before? Now there's a question. I may or may not have over 1,000 hours in Europa Universalis 4. Roughly 1,500 hours. I think 600 hours in Crusader Kings 2. And 300-ish in Hearts of Iron. So I'm pretty familiar with these kinds of games, but I've never played this one in particular. But yeah, I see they've added the gender equality option, which I really appreciate. Regardless, I'm gonna leave it off for now. I wanna like play the game with its default settings first before I start messing with this. But I really appreciate the developers for including this in the actual game instead of having to download a mod to be able to do this. So yeah, Ivor the Boneless. I will not be playing Iron Man since this is my first time playing. I'm not intending to reload all the time, but I'm just gonna leave it off. Alright. Interface is a bit different. We have our standard like pop-ups of things that we need to do. So let's see what they're suggesting for us. You've had a faction form against you, but do not panic. We're not panicking. I'm pretty calm, I think. I'm a pretty calm person. Let's see. Vassals and countries join factions when they are dissatisfied with your rule. Well, why are they not satisfied? I mean, I'm a great person, obviously. To counteract this, you can increase their opinion of you, or try to become dreaded. Ooh. So you can rule by fear now? I don't think that was in the previous game. I like that. That's a good option. Like, I'm normally a pretty peaceful individual, but when I get into these kind of games, I can get kind of violent. So anything I say in these kinds of games, just take it as me being in character. Like, if I say I'm gonna kill some Christians, I don't have anything against Christians in real life, but in this game I do. Because obviously I believe in a different set of gods. Right, okay, this is pretty much the same except the dreaded, so we can rule by fear. Countries with low opinion tend to join peasant faction. Like other factions, this faction will rise up no matter if they have a chance of winning or not. Okay. Sometimes you'll simply have to put the peasants in their place. I suppose that's true, isn't it? Yeah. It's our outlet, isn't it? Like for us kind of normally calm and peaceful individuals, we need an outlet for our frustrations, right? We need an outlet for our, like, frustrations and anger and inner feelings. So games are perfect for that. We can let that side loose. Okay, yeah, many concepts that you can learn about. I understand. Let's see. We have not nominated a successor. We might as well do that. Interesting. So I'm wondering if these are these family members? We seem to be a tribal society. I do not think this is a family member. Let's see. Ah, right. So these are our children, I think. These are, yeah, these are the Ivorings. Ivarson, where Ivor the Boneless. The way names work in, traditionally in Norse society is by taking the name of the father and adding either son or dottir to it. Which is why I am Freya Odin's dottir. Because I'm a daughter of Odin as a Valkyrie. But hopefully we can elect one of these people, because if I remember correctly from Crusader Kings 2, if your family loses all land, you lose the game. So in this game you don't play as a country, you play as a family. So we don't want any of these to win. Can we see... These people all hate us. Like, they all hate us. None of these are our sons. Either. Seems like we already have some kind of problem here. Oh, we can force them to vote? Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. How is this an easy start? Everybody hates us. But we're Viking, right? Are we dreaded or something? Let's look at ourselves. We're ambitious. Yeah. Which increases our diplomacy, our martial, our stewardship, our intrigue. It increases our everything by 1. Callous. So, yeah, we have a lot of dread gain. Vengeful. It seems like our character is kind of predisposed to ruling by fear, which kind of matches the what we know, like from the legends about Ivor the Boneless. Because this is I'm not sure if I can say historical figure, because the Norse didn't keep records very well, but he's certainly a Norse mythological figure that's very well known. Maybe some of you have seen the TV show Vikings. He's also in that show. Ah, this is the player heir. So this is the guy we'll play as once we die. So we kind of want to be able to elect him, but we can't. So I'm not going to elect anyone at this point. This is Barit. Choose a lifestyle. Because of your martial education, you will gain 40 more experience in this lifestyle. I mean, do we honestly even need to, like, think about this, given our position? Like, yeah, this is nice. This is nice for people who are not Vikings. This is nice. But we gotta go martial, right? We gotta go martial. Oh, wow. Oh wow. This is all new. There's like a lot of like stuff for your character now. That is so cool. This is so cool. Okay, so we can choose a focus. Strategy focus. Luck can win a duel. The Fool can win a battle. Takes more to win a war. Gives 3 martial. Authority focus. To rule is to make all aspects of a realm move in unison and work together. So this gives dread, which I'm kind of interested in, because we have a lot of people that hate us, so I guess we're gonna have to rule by fear. Chivalry focus. Prowess. Okay, this is like a battle stat, I guess. So it's like our personal prowess in battle. Not really that interested in it right now. I really think we need to like get some authority over our realm. So let's go authority focus. So is this already all unlocked for us? Or do we have to choose this? Oh, so we already have all of this. I see. Oh yeah, it says here, martial marks unlocked, 10 out of 27, so we have all of this already. So I'm wondering if we can still choose these, even if we're authority focus. But we'll see about that. I really want that dread. So we already have hard rule. Yeah, so we're already spec'd for dread. Sasuga Eye for the Boneless, I guess. So I'm guessing you gain experience as long as you have a focus in there. Or maybe it's certain events that give experience for these. Heir is unmarried. Well, that won't do. That won't do. Let's see. Ah, okay, so he's already an heir to several of our territories. So what is this for? Ah, it's for the kingdom as a whole. So our son stands to inherit, like the individual dukedoms and counties that make up our realm, but he doesn't stand to inherit the kingdom title, it seems. So I'm not sure if that's really a big deal, because even if we're like a huge part of the kingdom, looks like I'm gonna need to get some bots. Didn't really think a small-time streamer like me would need it yet, but it seems like we already got the spammers coming out. Anyway, back to the game. Yeah, so even if we don't inherit the kingdom, we will still be a big part of the kingdom, and we can probably easily retake the title. Let's see, are there any good marriage partners out there? Ambitious. Lesser Bane of League. Liege. Good diplomacy. She's honest and ambitious. Yeah, but I don't think these sorts of traits are inheritable. But she does have a physical trait, which is quick. And I think physical traits are inheritable. So do we have any others? Like this one is high up. We've sorted by relevance. Oh, this is our niece, by the way. This is our niece. So I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I guess in these times it's okay, right? Let's see, how do we actually... House Fitzurk? Oh, okay. So this is from Fitzurk, who's our brother. Ah, interesting. His house is Fitzurk, but it's actually half done. Because I'm pretty sure Fitzurk is one of our brothers as well. We've got Sigurd. I guess that's just his house name. Anyway, sorry for getting distracted. I'm just like, I really like all these relationships and kind of how they map onto like the actual mythology. So far it seems to pretty much check out from what I know. And I don't know like that much, I guess, but I know a fair bit. Let's see. They are related, and there's risk of their children being inbred. But these are good traits, though. I have no idea what the chance to be inbred is. But this seems like a really good partner. 'Cause we get an alliance. We get an alliance with our brother. A brother Halfdan. Use a hook. A hook is a general term for a relationship between characters where one can get the other to do their will. Get the other do their will. Is that correct spelling? A hook is a general term for a relationship between characters where one can get the other do their will. I think that's a spelling error. There are two types, weak hooks and strong hooks, which are acquired in different ways. Hooks can be used to force through many interactions, for example marriage proposals and feudal contract changes. I see. So this would be some kind of leverage, I guess, that we have against them. But we don't have any. Also, we get a lot of prestige from this, it seems. I mean, besides it being inbred... Oh, there we go, it has a tooltip. The children of two closely related characters risk being born with a congenital defect, the most serious of which is the inbred trait. This is rare in the first generation, but successive inbreeding increases the risk. Okay, so I think we're safe right now. Let's send a proposal. Let's see. Above the main limit. Your one holdings above your domain limit. Okay, remember this from the previous game. It wouldn't be. No. How's the mic quality, by the way? I was a bit worried about like looking at my video from my last stream where it was like really potato. but I tweaked it a lot, so I think it should be good. I mean, this is no high spec mic, but it's decent. Yeah, you would be correct. That is an issue I'm trying to fix. I am in a big empty room, which is my living room, and I'm considering moving my entire desk to my bedroom, and then buying some like wall coverings to make sure it doesn't get this kind of sound. But right now I can't fix it. I have a pop filter. This is with pop filter. It's right here in front of my mouth. Yeah. So that's one thing I can't really help right now, unfortunately. But it's something I'm very aware of, so I'm looking into it. Let's see. Above the main limits. Let's look at our domain. It's time to create new vassals. To your domain tab. Each shuttle's worth to you. Oh yeah, de jure is like the titles that you hold officially, right? By law. Staying over to the main limit for too long should be voided, as doing so will have consequences, as it did in the previous game. Access titles to new vassals. You can grant titles to your existing vassals. It's often a better idea to find someone without land to give to. Yeah, that's true. Because if you make really big vassals, they'll be more likely to rebel. Distant dynasty members or courtiers with a content trait make excellent vassals. Claimant to your titles or ambitious courtiers, less so. I understand. Let's see. So these earldoms, are they... Are they counties? Ah, yeah, the earldoms are counties. So they're like the lowest, kind of the lowest thing that you can directly administer. I mean, under the counties are still holdings, which are like castles, towns, stuff like that. Churches. Like church towns, basically. Right? In the Middle Ages, you had often, like monasteries and such, towns would build up around them. So we are tribal. So this is a tribe. And it seems like these holdings are empty. I seem to remember from the previous game that tribal governments do work this way, where like every county only has one. What do you call it? One holding. Holdings is what they're called. And you can't like change that until you transition out of a tribal government. But it does make management a lot easier. So we only have to manage like one holding in each county. Let's see. Skith. I think that this letter is a TH kind of sound. I'm pretty sure. So it's Skith. Carbaret. And Difflin. Oh, this is just doubling. Right, so these are like our main holdings, and this is kind of a foothold we have here. So this is already being inherited by our son, it seems. Let's see, I think if we give away anything... we want to give away this one here, because this is kind of our our core holdings right here. That's our core holdings. So if anything, we want to give away this one. Let's see. Can we do that from this menu? Ah, grant to. You can grant someone this title. So we can actually grant it to one of our sons. Because they're gonna inherit, but they don't hold anything yet. I think from the previous games this was a good idea. I'm not sure if it's still a good idea, but basically if you give it to your direct heir, what happens is you give it to them, and then once they inherit, you get that back and all the titles you inherit. So you can redistribute those titles again, which is very good, because you can give them to people that are loyal, or again to your sons. So I think I'm gonna do that. Which one was our heir actually? It was not this guy, right? It was Barid. Barid was our heir. Yeah, this is your player heir. So I think we're gonna give it to Barid. Barid is also... Is he good at stewardship? Barid is not great at stewardship. Maybe we should reconsider. Since this guy is good at stewardship, right? He's honest. We want someone that's not ambitious, because they might be like, let's kill our father. I think we'll just go with the top option, since he is good at stewardship. Yeah, this one. Okay, he gains 40 opinion of us. He becomes our vassal. Penalty is reduced. This is going to be a bit of a slow gameplay. While we try and figure out everything in the game. Because it's all kind of familiar to me, but it's also not. It's all very different interface-wise. We have 10 issues. Wow, okay. Not endorsed by your Hofgothi. I think it's something like that. Yeah, nice comfy time. That's kind of the vibe I'm trying to give off. We may get a little bit more high energy once we enter a war. And I start shouting about raiding people, but right now it's kind of calm time. I mean, you say that, and then there are some very experienced streamers that play at 5 speed all the time. And they know the games in and out. I mean, you have those kinds of players, right? But I'm definitely not that type of player. I take my time with these kind of games. Right, so we are not endorsed. I'm guessing this is I'm not sure what the role of Hofgodi is actually. But this seems to be I guess it's a spiritual figure, I think. Is this a courtier for us? Is this a title we have granted to them? Wondering where I can see that. Council. This must be a council member, right? Ah, yeah, there we go. Council. Hofgodi. A realm priest in a council in charge of religion and spiritual affairs and faiths. Unlike their lay clergy equivalent, court chaplains, realm priests automatically lease all temple holdings in the ruler's domain. I don't know what that means. Lease? Minor baronies can be leased out to holy orders or clergy. Leased baronies provide taxes and levies to the lessee rather than the holder. So we don't get any taxes or levies from anything they hold, basically. I see. So what can we do to make... I'm really having some... Like, I didn't want to put it on my... Hello, Aya. I didn't really want to put it on my normal resolution, which is, like double what I'm playing at now, because I was afraid it was going to be too much, along with OBS, and running Lopet as well, which is the program that runs my avatar. So I'm playing in the 1080p resolution, which on my huge screen is kind of tiny. So let's see, why does she not like us? She's impatient. I'm vengeful, which she likes. She's callous and one-legged. Or no, we're one-legged. Are we? Ivor only has one leg. Apparently she doesn't like us because we only have one leg. That's kind of mean. Well, let's see if we can we do something to increase relations with her? So that is what I do like about like medieval Norse society. I'm not sure if you could call them like having gender equality, but they did give some like especially spiritual roles to women in their society. Like, she's a priestess, basically. Which, normally in Christian societies, this would be like a bishop or something. So that's the kind of role that she has. Right-click to interact, okay. Let's see. Attempt to sway Ingrid, improving her opinion of you. We could send a gift. I think we are pretty good at scheming, actually, from what I remember. Let's see if we can sway her. Sway Ingrid. Right. So we have a 60% chance. Takes 2 years to complete. Let's start scheming. Let's see if this works out. 60% is kind of low, but let's just give it a try. We want to see this scheme functionality in action. Let's see, we have more issues. You can create the Duchy of Man. Oh, okay, so we have these two counties, and we can create a new title which encompasses both of them, which will be a duchy. Let's see. It costs gold, I think. And it gives prestige. I'm not sure if this is something we want to do right now. What does prestige give us in this game? Fame and social standing. It can be spent on various worldly matters. Right, so it seems fame actually has, prestige actually has quite a few ramifications in this game. So maybe it's worth that cost then. It's also cheaper because we are tribal. But it would be another title that we hold, right? Which I think increases our domain limit. I'm gonna hold off for now. You can declare wars. Hey, Kiros. Ah, okay, so we have a lot of people that we can declare war on. So, the way war works in these sort of games, you cannot just go to war. You need to have proper justification, which is called casus belli, which is basically Latin for cause for war, I think. But I think since we are Viking and tribal, we get access to a lot more options, like a lot more valid reasons. We literally just have an invade kingdom casus belli. Raid for captives. Subjugate. I see. Yeah, basically. Why do you want to declare war? Well, because that's what we do. We're Vikings after all, right? I mean, this guy definitely is. Oh, you can't see him. He's behind my avatar. But... hang on. Hang on. Ah! I need to turn off the... like, it starts scrolling as soon as I leave the window. Let's see. Settings. Probably in here somewhere. Screen edge scrolling. There we go. Turn it off. Yeah. Behind me is, This is Ivar. The person who we're playing as. You can see him like this as well. But yeah, he's definitely a Viking. Not all Norse are Vikings. All Vikings are Norse, not all Norse are Vikings, but this guy's definitely Viking. Let's see. So we can declare wars. You can call your dynasty member. Jarl Sigurd. Snake in the eye. To your wars. Okay, so we can ask him for help in our wars. You can designate a guardian for Gudfried, who is our son. Ah. Okay, so part of this this game is like managing your dynasty. And it's your duty to like make sure that your children are educated, because once you die, you will play as one of your children. So you will have to make sure they get good education. Let's see. One of the things that this does is like it transfers certain traits from the tutor. And you can also teach them yourself, in which case you will likely get events that will help you determine the course of your child's future. So you can rear them yourself. You can also pick someone to rear them. And the advantage is that it usually gives a relationship bonus. Like it's seen as a prestigious thing to raise like the children of the ruler, right? But also you probably don't want to give it to like someone that's like plotting against you. Like you don't want to put your heir in the care of someone that wants you to get rid of you and your family. So let's see, who should we pick? Our wife doesn't actually like us that much. She's also ambitious. And she doesn't like us because we have one leg. I mean, one leg is all you need, right? Like, the one in the middle, right? If you get what I mean. That's the important one, I guess. That's the one she should care about. Yes, exactly, that one. I mean... Oh, she's good at intrigue. We definitely want to make a friend out of her. So... I think we want to make our wife educate our son, and hopefully get some relationship bonus out of that, because we don't want her scheming against us. You can use a hook. 15 opinion, +5 a month. Yeah, that's a lot of intrigue. We definitely don't want to get on her bad side. We don't want to get on her bad side. Active election in Kingdom of Alba. Right, so that's this one. What actually is the Kingdom of Alba? Oh, that's this. Oh, so that's why. The Kingdom of Alba is not a title we actually hold. It's a title that exists in a realm in which we have territory. But we've invaded these people's realm, right? So they don't actually like us. So we have a vote, but they're not going to vote for one of our sons, obviously. So let's see. Is there actually a king currently? Ah, here we go. Constantine. Is that like the local version of Constantine? Oh no, this guy's not our vassal. He's a neighboring ruler. Technically we own land in his kingdom, but we are not his subject. If that makes sense. Like, medieval politics are kind of complex, right? Like, he has a claim to our lands. It's part of his claimed kingdom. But, we are not his subject. And he doesn't like us. Probably because we took this land from him. So let's see, do we actually vote for someone then? I mean, not really. I don't really care. We want to conquer these people. We're not going to vote in their dumb elections. Take a concubine. Now this I like. This I like. I'm not sure if our wife's gonna like it though. Oh, it's Ingrid. We can take her as a concubine. Let's see what that does. Okay, so we could get children with her, and she has a positive trait. It doesn't say anything about increasing how much she likes us, but I mean, look at her. Right? Right? Don't even need to think about it. Don't even need to think about it. Family members can get married. Your son can get married. We sent a proposal for this guy, right? So that should be okay. Let's see. Our holdings. Construct a new holding. No available holdings. Ah, new building. This is what I was looking for. Like we have a lot of income. I mean a lot of gold. But we can use that. Let's see. What can we make? Palisades. Layers of wooden palisades to protect the scattered tribal settlement, shielding them from simple threats such as wild animals and simple raids. So this increases our levies. Increases our spearman damage. Is that realm-wide? Interesting. War camps. Which increases our levies. Increases our number of knights. A knight is a character that joins your army to fight alongside your soldiers. During battles, knights use their prowess skill to fight more effectively. A high prowess means that they will be able to inflict more damage on the enemy, and are more likely to survive or even emerge from battle unscathed. A character cannot be a commander and a knight at the same time. Oh, this is cool. So, instead of just having commanders that participate in battle, they have like sort of hero characters, which are knights. That's kind of cool. Gathering halls. Right, so this is like our hall. Also gives levies. Markets. Increases our tax. I'm kind of tempted to go for the markets. But also this palisade is seems pretty tempting. Like give us some more protection during a war. Increases our levies so we can get more armies. I think we'll have to go for the palisades. Takes 3 years to construct. So it's going to take a while. Let's see. We have another province. Do we go for 2 palisades? I mean, this is our core territory. We want to be able to protect it. Let's see, what else do we have? Court? We have no court physician. I don't know if that's something that matters. The court physician is essential. It's essential. Yeah, it somehow wasn't in these issues, but it's essential, apparently. Right? I mean, I guess it's essential to take care of sick and wounded, but not essential to our realm. You will be presented with a group of court physician candidates and may hire one of them for a fee. I mean, health is kind of important. I want to be able to go to a doctor when I'm sick or injured. Let's see. Start the search. Major decisions that we can do. Found a holy order. There's conditions for this. Establish a holy order and become its patron. So these are like decisions we can make. None of them are available right now. Restore the Danelaw. Right. Is it really restoring, though? I don't think the Danelaw has been established yet in this time period. But I guess it's called restore. The Kingdom of England is destroyed. So we're a long way away from that. What can we do? Invite champions. At least 3 able-bodied men with 12 or more prowess will arrive as guests at the court within the coming months. I mean, rip England eventually, I hope. That's the plan, right? Raid and pillage. Raid and pillage and conquer. So these are like characters that we can make knights, I guess. Nightmares about the England title. Want to share that with us? In order to extend my realm, I must have valid claims on foreign land. Willing to become vassals in return for my military support. Oh, okay, so you can like find foreign claimants and like support their claim. And they might be willing to become a vassal or something like that. That's cool. Host a feast. You'll start a feast. May increase your vassals' opinions on you. You lose 30 stress. How much stress do we have? Are we stressed? Stress level 0 out of 3. We are not stressed. You guys, in my excitement to get started with this game, I forgot to grab my water. And my throat's getting really dry. I should definitely go and get some water and hydrate. Hydrate's important, yo. You have to stay hydrated. I don't really have a wait screen, so I'm just gonna stare like blankly at you guys for a bit while I get some water. Soul's gonna leave my body. There we go. I've got a big glass of water beside me now. Right. I don't think we need a feast yet, although it does increase our vassal's opinion. But we want to rule by dread, so I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Call a hunt. It's also a stress reducer. We may get opportunities to increase our prestige. Not really interested in that either right now. We're fine with this. We're working on this. Yeah. You are in line to inherit titles. These are like our brother's holdings, I guess, and we're fourth in line. But that's not really, like, that interesting to me right now. Active election in the Kingdom of Alba. We've looked at that. We don't really care about their elections right now. Family members can get married. We've sent one for this. Let's get all of our sons married, right? Let's get all of our sons married. Potential alliance. Now that's what we're looking for, right? Potential alliances or good traits. We want either alliances or good traits for the family. And I think right now we want alliances. So we have what is her realm? Chiefdom of Orkneyar? That's Orkney. That's like up here. Ah, I see. So we can befriend this guy. That seems like a good idea. Seems like a good idea. So let's get our son. And then pick that daughter. She's also okay. Like she has some good skills. Let's see. She's trusting. So she's not gonna scheme against us, I think. She's greedy. All right. Let's go for that. We'll accept. Uh-huh. They get prestige from us doing that alliance. So yeah, they're gonna accept. Let's do that. Your son, Spymaster, and Champion. So let's see. Can we get more alliances? Earldom of the Mon. Ketil Bjornsson. Let's make some allies, guys. Let's make some allies. So which one do we want? 17 diplomacy? 17 diplomacy? Compassionate. Arrogant. Gluttonous. She seems alright. Let's just marry off all our sons. Like, let's make sure they're all married and making children. Suggestion. Recruit men at arms. You have fewer men at arms than is expected of a ruler of your rank. What are men at arms? Are these like standing armies? Why can't I hover over that? Men at arms. Men at arms are professional soldiers, superior to levies. The player has direct control over the composition and size of their men at arms regiments. Different types men at arms are good or bad in different types of terrain. Each type also counters another type. Interesting, so these are like our standing armies. And we have 0 regiments. And it says our current limit is 0, and we have 0. So we would be going over the limit then, right? Wouldn't we? That message doesn't make a lot of sense, I think. It doesn't. How do we increase the limit? Do we need to be, like, bigger? Special soldiers. Right, so we have like special hosts or something? Interesting. Jarl Ivar's host. That's a lot of troops. Raise all armies as raiders? Nice. Nice. Might want to do that at some point. That's what we're here for, right? That's the kind of action we're here for. We have so much to explore before we even start the game. And guys, this isn't turn-based, right? There's like a game speed here. And we haven't even started. We're just exploring all the options. That's how, like, complex this game is. There's so much to explore. I love it. I love it so much. Intrigue. Yeah, we're trying to sway Ingrid. Hooks and secrets. Hooks you hold. Oh, so these are like the leverage we have against certain people. They're like our children and stuff. We can make them do stuff. Secrets known to me. Secrets are things that characters do not wish others to know because they are embarrassing, immoral, or outright criminal. Secrets can be discovered through the Find Secret Counselor task for the Spy Master. Once you know someone's secret, you can blackmail a character to get a hook. Okay, so that's how we get those hooks. Hooks on you. Nobody has any hooks on me, that's good. Secrets, we have no secrets. Let's see. Factions. Peasant rabble. One slower country control. I mean, they can want all they want, but they're not gonna get it. I'm in control here. Got one member. Peasants from Argyll. Alright. This game was so much fun to learn. Yeah, I know. I know. I played the predecessor, but this is like, there's so much like different stuff in here. It's great. I think most of the stream will be just us learning various menus. We might not actually get to see much action, but I think that's okay. I mean, I'm taking you guys on a journey with me to explore this wonderful game. It's fairly new. I've been waiting to buy it because at launch there's usually lots of bugs. Unless I really love a franchise, I will not buy at launch. But I think by now we've got a few patches. So I really wanted to play this game. We've seen the decisions, right? Yep. We've seen the factions. Intrigue, we've seen that. Court. We have guests in our court. Wanderers sometimes show up in court as guests. They will only stay for a limited time, but can be recruited as permanent courtiers. Courtiers? I think it's courtiers, right? In English? Courtiers? See, my English is pretty good. Like, I know all these words, but usually I just read them. Like, when in the modern day and age do you use a word like courtiers? You don't, right? It's just in fantasy games. I never pronounce this word. I never do. I just read it. We've Hakon. He's our guest. I don't know about these guests yet. Seems complicated. Like, they're just people we can recruit. Like, if we like their stats or something, I guess. gambler will act against... We don't want that sort of people in our court. Analytic lackey. So these are our courtiers. Let's see. Are these also our sons? They don't like us very much. These are like champions of ours, but they don't like us. Probably because they're Christian. They're Christians, but they're working for us. Ah, yeah. So, they don't like us because we're foreign. Because ALLFATHER is, which is our religion, is evil. So that they don't like our religion. They're vengeful. Oh, I'm vengeful, which is a sin, according to Christianity. And one-legged. Man, people really don't like us having only one leg. Or rather, like one leg which you can stand on. We've discussed the middle leg before. Let's not get into that again. But they don't like us very much. Council. We haven't taken a detailed look at this yet, but these are like people that we can like send on various tasks within our realm. At least it was in a previous game. So we have a high chiefess, which is our spouse. The result of a marriage. In order to have legitimate offspring and produce heirs, you should have a spouse or concubine. Though bastards can be legitimized, the only way of forging an alliance is through marriage or betrothal. Your own or that of a close relative. Your main spouse is also a member of your council, as we can see, and can perform many useful counselor tasks. Okay, so what sort of tasks can she perform? Assist ruler. Oh, so she can give some of her stats to us, I guess. She can like supplement our stats. How this worked in a previous game is that you like got half of your spouse's stats added to your rule, I guess. But I guess in this game you'll like get to choose in which way to help you. So what we should like improve our weaknesses, which is diplomacy, I guess. We're pretty weak in diplomacy. But do we care? Do we care about diplomacy? Oh no. You are quite correct. This is not us. You are quite correct. This is not us. This is us. That's a whoa. Guys, I think we're kind of good at war. I think we're kind of good at war. We don't need any assistance in that. Our intrigue is kind of good. We don't need any assistance. We're weak in learning. Reduce the prestige costs to increase crown authority. Oh, it says assistance from spouse, so we do get some assistance from her already. It looks like we get, let's see, how much does she have? we get a small part already, and this just increases the amount we get. So it's like a focus, right? We tell our spouse to focus on something. So we can improve our diplomacy by 5, or our patronage by 4, which are our weak points. Or maybe our stewardship. Is she good at... She's not very good at stewardship. But it is kind of important. Like, it gives taxes and stuff. Increases the domain limit. Our diplomacy reduces our prestige and reduces our opinion. That might be good. I mean, we're gonna rule by fear, but maybe we also should be a little bit tactful about it. Like, have a little bit of diplomacy. Learning. I don't think that's something we're immediately interested in right now. I think we're gonna go for diplomacy. Yeah. You gotta know how to use the stick, but you also gotta know when to use the carrot, right? You gotta use both. Ah, see, so now our diplomacy went up to 8. 5 from our spouse. That's a little better. So let's see. We have our Hufgodi. I'm just gonna guess at the pronunciation of these words. It's like Hufgothi or something. This is a TH sound, I'm pretty sure. Religious relations. Increased vassal opinion. Loss of piety. Loss of vassal opinion. Okay, so these are like actions that have some benefits, potentially. But they can also have some, like, negative events happen. It increases ruler opinion. Convert faith in a country. I'm wondering if since these are originally Christian lands, yeah. So the faith here is insular Christianity. A rural church that drifted away from Roman Catholic orthodoxy some centuries ago. Insular Christianity has lost many of its once distinctive features at the insistence of its mother church. It yet retains a greater emphasis on penance and monasticism, and incorporates many traditional Celtic marriage customs foreign to wider Christendom. So they're kind of, they have their own, like, sort of form of Christianity. That's kind of cool. But they still don't really like us. So I still... Maybe we should try and convert them, because these are like our core lands, right? I think we kind of want them to follow our religion. So let's see if we can do that. Convert. So now she's trying to convert the province. And there's a progress bar. It's 0 out of 100. So I guess it's gonna take some time. Resistance to conversion, loss of county opinion. So those are the potential drawbacks. Those are the potential drawbacks. Let's see. Chancellor. Foreign affairs. Let's see. Prestige increases. Wait, did it say how many years it was? Oh, there we go. Only 34 years. I mean, this is a grand strategy game, right? So everything will be in, like, years and years and years. We're thinking of our future here, right? We want to secure this realm. Make sure we have many, like, people behind us that share our religion. of raiding and pillaging and conquering, right? Not that weak-ass Christian bullshit. We want, you know, people who believe in the Allfather, Odin, and people who, like, actually have it in their hearts to reach Valhalla. Domestic affairs. Increases vassal opinion. That seems like something we might want to do. Does it come up with something? Oh, it's just like overall, we just set it, and like we don't assign it to a province, it seems. It's just like realm-wide. Yeah, it's just a passive. I think we want to secure our own realm, rather than focus on foreign affairs. So we're gonna switch to that. Our steward, who's collecting taxes. That seems good. Increases the main taxes. Increase development. Reduces construction time. And increases development growth. So this is like more of a future-oriented thing where we develop our provinces. That might be worth considering, since we're just getting started, and we have some like starting cash right here. Promote culture. Okay, so I'm guessing that the culture in our provinces is also not Norse. It's gonna be like, what was it called? Maybe Pictish or something? Oh, Gallic. Yeah, that's a foreign culture. Part of the Goidelic group. The cultural head is King Constantine II, which is the king of Alba, right? That was the guy that was ruling over all of this. Is it the same for this province? Yeah. They're both Gaelic. Should we like be preparing for the future here? Maybe? And like converting to our culture and converting to our religion? Secure like our base holdings a bit more? We want people that like us to live there. Of course, that might mean we don't collect taxes as much. What we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it anyway. Yeah, so we're not collecting taxes anymore. Let's see. This is our marshal. Ooh, he's kind of a... He's kind of a bishonen, as they would say in the anime community. He's kind of a pretty boy. Did you guys know, contrary maybe to like popular modern belief, that like paints like the Vikings and the Norse in general as like these rugged warriors that were maybe a bit filthy, the Norse were actually known for like having very high hygiene standards in the Middle Ages, right? So they were actually mocked like by Christian sources for being too clean and washing, bathing once a week. They were mocked for that. But apparently the women sort of liked it, right? There was lots of very voluntary sexual exchange between the Norse and the locals. I'd rather not get into like the Force bits. Like that's not something I want the stream to be about. But their culture wasn't just about that either, right? There was lots of voluntary stuff as well going on. Lots of just getting it on with some hot Norse dudes. So let's see, what can you do? Organize levies. Levy size, garrison size, reinforcement rate. Okay, so this increases our levies. Train commanders. I think we're gonna rely on our levies for a bit, so I think that's good. What he's doing right now? Organizing levies. Spy Master. Your son and Spy Master. Mm-hmm. Okay. Disrupt schemes. So right now he's disrupting any schemes against us. Seems kind of good. Seems kind of good. Support schemes. He will be assigned to support schemes. So we were scheming actually. So that might be worth considering. But then we can't protect against schemes, which is also kind of risky. Find secrets. So this goes and finds secrets for us to use against other characters. I really want to increase our relationship with Ingfrid right here. So I think we're going to support our scheme. I don't know how big of an effect that has. Can we see that somewhere? Intrigue? Ah, so it used to be only 60%, but it seems to have gone up because of our diplomacy. Ah, so diplomacy does have influence on our schemes. So it's good that we raised that. I'm not seeing a bonus from the counselor or anything, but that might not be applied yet. See, I think we've had everything, right? We've seen the council. We haven't explored this yet very much. Monthly maintenance cost, monthly reinforcement. No cost because we haven't taken any losses. Yeah, we can raise the most raiders. We have a lot of soldiers. This might not seem a lot by modern standards, but this is a lot of people. We have 1,000 unraised levies. Realm. Tribal authority. Tribal authority represents the general influence that a tribal ruler wields over their vassals. Compared to crown authority, it offers fewer powers and at later levels. Okay, so it's not as important for tribal societies. There are 4 levels of tribal authority. Disparate tribes, limited, high, and absolute. Increasing tribal authority costs an amount of prestige depending on the level and the ruler's learning skill, but it is generally more expensive than increasing crown authority. Okay. So currently we are at disparate tribes. Characters cannot be imprisoned, and the vassal bane is +10. Limited authority. Characters can be imprisoned. Tribal rulers with non-tribal lieges may settle, becoming feudal or clan. Okay, so if we conquer stuff and we have like oh, no, that counts for us, right? So we're the tribal ruler. And if we have a non-tribal liege, we may settle, becoming feudal or clan. So that counts for us. I don't know if this is a benefit to us right now, but let's see what's up further ahead. Reduces vassal opinion. Titles can be revoked. Vassals can be retracted. This all seems good, but we're a long way away from that. It's a lot more powers. I'm not sure if we want to increase this right now. We kind of want that vassal opinion of +10. Yeah, so we've done our buildings here. We can still build one here, apparently. Which is where exactly? Oh, is this an... Oh, we have this little island here as well? Is that also a separate county? Guys, I hadn't even noticed that. This is like a separate county. This tiny little, like, group of islands here. Let's see. So this is kind of sheltered between our other territories. So maybe here... Maybe here... we will, like, focus on, like, finances. So increase our taxes by building markets. Interesting. So these are our events, I guess. Educate child, take concubine. Vassals. Powerful vassal. Powerful vassals are the handful of vassals with the most soldiers and highest income. You need to pay careful attention to these vassals. Okay. Noted. We will pay careful attention to these guys. He likes us. We're not his rightful liege, but he thinks our vengefulness is a virtue. He's also terrified. He's also terrified due to our dreadful reputation. Trembling before you, he will never oppose you directly. As it should be. All things as it should be. Oh, so he's Norse. So vengefulness is apparently a virtue for the Norse. Not for the Christians, but it is for the Norse. I guess that makes sense. I don't seem to recall that being, like, particularly a big thing. I mean, you do have a bit of a culture of settling things with duels, right? I believe Holmgang is what they're called. I may be mixing up some terms here. Let's see, this is also a powerful vassal who is our son, and he really, really likes us. So we don't have to worry about him. Succession. Oh cool, these are the succession laws. Alright, let's see what we have. Realm succession law. Every ruler has a main succession law that determines what happens to their titles on succession. In addition, an individual title can sometimes have its own succession law that takes precedence over the default one. For example, the Holy Roman Empire might be elective even though the emperor has partition as main succession law. You can only change succession law when at the appropriate level of crown authority. Okay, so that's what this is also for. I'm assuming it also means tribal authority. I just noticed my my braids were kind of clipping there. Let's see. So we have Confederate partition. Under Confederate partition, your titles will be divided equally between your children. New titles may be created for younger realm heirs. Okay, so our titles get divided between all our sons. Which can be a problem, depending, except when, like, one of your sons inherits like an overarching title. Like if you have a kingdom and with a bunch of counties and earldoms, and your son will inherit the kingdom, right? So he will inherit the kingdom, and every other son that inherits titles will be a vassal to your son. Yeah, I remember these sort of things you want to change out of eventually. What was it called in Crusader Kings 2? You had like they use different terms. You had like primogeniture, which was like direct inheritance by one of your sons, and then you had one where it splits up among your sons. I don't really remember. But our vassals do like this kind of law. And our children all like this as well. All children inherit equally. Gender law is male preference. Men take precedence over women in succession. Male rulers can have concubines or multiple spouses if their faith has the consorts and concubines or polygamous doctrine, which I'm pretty sure we have because we've just taken a concubine. It says change. Ah, right. So you have male preference and male only. So we can have female rulers. We can have equal. You need high crown authority for that. And we don't have the equal doctrine in our religion, so we can't actually do this. I'm guessing this will change if we enable the gender equality option at the start of the game, right? But I opted for this first game to keep the settings as default because I don't know how it affects the gameplay. I was kind of concerned about that. So maybe for future games we will have gender equality turned on, but for now we'll use the default settings. Again, would like to say that I appreciate the developers for adding this as an actual option without having to rely on mods. I think that's kind of cool. Because even though this is a historical simulator, right? You are intended to deviate from history. So it kind of makes sense to add an option like that. Let's see, Confederate partition. So we can change primogeniture. You do not have high crown authority. The Norse culture does not have the primogeniture innovation. I do not have a feudal or clan government. So this one was the one that was like the desirable one in CK2, but we can't do that because we're like a tribe and we don't know about like feudalism yet. Confederate partition will be divided equally. New titles may be created for your younger realm heirs. Under this partition, your titles will be divided equally. Okay, so this doesn't create new titles out of nowhere for sons. But that seems kind of desirable. But the Norse culture does not have the hereditary rule innovation. I have no idea what innovation is, guys. This is new to me. Can we see that? It's innovation. Blocked for tribal government. Not in early medieval era. Civic. Innovations are technologies and other advances that benefit all characters of a certain culture. Innovations are grouped into the eras when they can be discovered. Through contact with neighboring cultures, each culture is always exposed to one specific innovation, which will be discovered much quicker. In addition, the culture head can set another or the same innovation as a cultural fascination for an additional boost. I wonder who our cultural head is. Where can we see all this? Like, they're talking about all of this, but where can we see this? Let's see, we're Norse, right? Oh, there we go. Norse culture. Your culture, part of the North Germanic group. So our head is Jarl Bjorn Ironside, which is our brother. He's in Sweden, if I remember correctly. How do we go there? Like, how do we center on his realm? I know he's there, like historically. Yeah, this is his realm. But normally in CK2 there was like you click on something and it goes to their realm, like centers on it. Oh, maybe we need to click on the Jarldom. Is it like a hotkey or something? Click to go to holding view. That just changes the view. I'm not sure if there's a quick way to go to there. There should be. Let's see. So Norse innovations, tribal. Norse have reached this era. Tribal agriculture predates the emergence of codified laws and institutionalized government. Rules for tribal governments can only make tribal era innovations. Okay, so we're limited to this. So we do want to eventually move out of tribal, right? Does this switch? Oh, cool. So this is everything that's in tribal. This era is not available until 900 AD. Which is in like 30 years or something? Yeah, in about 30 years. So what do we actually have? Barracks? Known to Norse, okay. Mustering grounds. So we can, I guess these are buildings? Or is this just a realm-wide effect? It says size of men-at-arms regiments +2. But I thought earlier we saw that, that we couldn't have any men-at-arms. Interesting. Maybe it still needs to update. Oh, by the way, I noticed something, guys. It seems that our stewardship went up. I don't know if it's because of a wife we took or something, but we can hold now 4 holdings. So we gave away that holding. But we can actually hold 1 more. I'm guessing these are just realm-wide effects, right? Or culture-wide effects, even. Development growth. Gavelkind. That's what it was called in CK2. Gavelkind. So we know this. We can affect the Confederate Partition Law. Casus Belli. Effects can use de jure country casus belli. Expected to be discovered in about 480 years. Okay, that's gonna take a while. Our current exposure is ledger. Boosting is in progress. So this takes only 50 years. And it gives increase domain limits. So this is something that's pretty desirable. And then we have city planning, which is the cultural fascination, which is, I think, selected by Björn, who is our culture leader. cultural head. Discovered in about 80 years. We have longships. Unlocks the ability to raid overseas. If you can already raid. So we can do that. That makes sense. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. I got to the microphone in time. I'll warn you, one day I will sneeze. And my sneezes are not cute, right? I don't have those cute little sneezes. Mine are like Thor's hammer, right? Like Mjolnir. Like they create like thunder when they happen. So I'm just giving you an advance warning here, if that ever happens. There's so much to discover in this game. But I love it, right? I love just going through these menus. I hope you guys like it as well. I mean, maybe some of you are like, start the game already, right? But I kind of like going through this slowly. And like I don't want to, but we may almost end up doing the entire stream with just going through the menus. Elephantry. Right, the Norse culture is not present in India or Southeast Asia. That makes sense. I mean, there's no elephants here. Woods, steel. Norse culture is not present in Deccan, India. War camels, don't have those either. West African canoes. Right. I mean, we've longships, right? Who needs canoes? We've got longships. Clearly superior ships. Clearly superior ships. I mean, they've got sails and everything, right? Even though they have auras for power, they can also use sails. Clearly the superior ship. We don't need no canoes here. So yeah, these I think we can't get. These are slowly accruing, so we can't do much here. Like we can overview, but we can't do much to affect it. Besides like becoming cultural head somehow, which I don't know how we do. Is the ruler with the most influence over their culture, with the largest total number of same culture countries within their realm, will become the cultural head. I mean, we have just foreign foreign culture counties. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Foreign culture counties. Try saying that 3 times fast. So we're not gonna get that for a while, because Björn is in Sweden and clearly has a lot more Norse culture there than here in Scotland. I think that's most nominate successor. Oh yeah, that's for the Kingdom of Alba, right? Can't do much with that. So I think we've seen everything in the menus. Do we have any armies already raised? We don't, do we? But we had all those like those thousands of troops, like the special troops that we had. I guess we get a lot of those because, like, if you look at the map, these guys are kind of big. These guys are kind of big. But we've got like a lot of adventurers. Oh, that's interesting. Like background noises mute when you zoom out. Did you guys hear that? There's like bustling and stuff. And then you zoom out. It's just the music. That's kind of cool. I don't remember if that was in the last game as well. I don't remember. So yeah. The question is, do we like want to solidify our position by building all these buildings and like waiting for all these relation improvements to go off, or do we actually want to start wars? That is the question, isn't it? I kind of do want to start wars, but I'm not sure if we're ready for it. Let's see. Pity Kingdom of Strathclyde. Do we have a claim on this kingdom here? We are not a claimant. You can declare wars. 15. Right, so this guy we can declare war against, but he's kind of big. I'm not sure if we want to mess with him at this point. Of Ulster. Right. Ireland is a thing as well. And these guys are all pretty small, right? Like, these are all pretty divided. So that might be our direction of expansion, actually, into Ireland. Can we see if he has any alliances? Ally 0. So, this guy's no allies. We're way bigger. We're way bigger. And we can declare war. So, what do you think, guys? Should we go to war? Should we do some raiding and pillaging and conquering? Let's see, we have Casus Bellis. Invade Kingdom. Raid for captives. Subjugate. What does this do? 1 invasion war against a kingdom tier title per lifetime. Okay, so we don't want to use this. And we can't use this because we don't have the right level of fame. Raid for captives. Okay, follows the practice of human sacrifice that will take several prisoners from the court of the loser. Both main combatants in a raid for captives follow the same fate, and the war is considered sacred, meaning that the loser still receives reduced piety even in defeat. You cannot conduct a raid for captives if you have prisoners obtained through winning a raid for captives in your dungeon. Okay, so if we have some already, we can't do another one. Subjugate, so that would like we take over his province, I think, but we don't like steal it. He stays in charge. There's Conquer Duchy. Our level of fame is not high enough. Conquer County. I think that's what we want to do, right? We want to add this to our lands. Ulster. You know, let's just go for it. We'll see how it goes. I cannot click this for some reason. It's grayed out. Oh, where do I need to click? You gain a contested title. Vastly inferior. Only 300 men. For some reason, this is like grayed out. That's strange. Is it because... Change the titles targeted. We've only won. We have Casus Belli. Maybe we need to let some time elapse before we can. Let's how do we start the clock? Game speed normal. Okay, I think we're going. Does this become available now? This game is very complex. Yes, it's very complex. But that's what's fun for me. Like, there's so many menus, so many things to, like, look after. I'm not sure why we can't declare war. We have the prestige, right? I wonder why. Is it because he's like a vassal or something? It says we could declare war, I think. Earldom of Ulster. I'm not sure why we can't. Like, it even says so. You can declare war. Wars are costly. I know, I know. Right, instead of sitting here, I'm gonna open up a browser and look this up because I don't know if this is a bug, but we don't seem to be capable of declaring war for some reason. Crusader Kings 3 and declare war. I'm clearly not the only person that's confused, right? Yeah. So am I. So I went in completely blind. Even though I've experienced with previous games, this one works a bit different. Maybe I should have done the tutorial before the stream, but like, I've so many hours of these kinds of games under my belt. I think I would get bored really fast from a tutorial. Right, so are these not valid casus bellis? It's grayed out. Let's see if any of these others actually work. This is also grayed out. Why is this not clickable? That's kind of annoying, isn't it? Because it says we can go to war with all these people. But we clearly can't. Maybe there's like a cooldown that's going on right now, so let's advance time just a bit. We'll figure it out, guys. We'll get there. It's kind of chill. It's a learning game. Maybe we lose, maybe things don't go as planned, but it's a chill learning game. Ah, we formed an alliance. Greetings, my implacable liege. Your son Citric and my daughter Thordun. I think this is a TH. This is Thorn, which is no longer in the English language, but it's pronounced as the TH. The will be joined in holy matrimony. May Odin grant them long life and many children. Yes, may Odin. Indeed. Accept marriage proposal. Lots of events that we set in motion earlier. Wait. Are we in wars? Oh. Oh, hang on. Ah. We like married people and got dragged into their wars, and maybe that's why we can't declare more wars or something. I'm wondering if that's what it is. Like we can't be in too many wars. But we actually seem to be at war because of our allies. So we're at war with East Anglia. We're at war with all of this. Attackers is me. Oh, is this just a war that was like predetermined for us? Like where we start at war? Because we have no allies here. It's just us against these guys. And we have Sons of Lothbrok, which is our father, who was in the legends. He was killed by the king of Northumbria here, King Ayla. And he put our father in a pit of snakes to execute him. So that's why we're here. We're here to take vengeance for our father. And, you know, to conquer some land and, you know, raid some stuff and, yeah, metal as fuck. He doesn't like us. He doesn't like us at all. And we don't like him either. So are we at war with Northumbria as well? Oh, we are. We are at war with Northumbria. Okay, so we already have wars that we can fight. We have no allies. He has no allies. We have way more soldiers, though. So I think we need to raise our soldiers. Raise all armies. At the closest rally point. We have a rally point here. I think we want to set our rally point somewhere else. Can we delete this rally point? Move rally point. We want to rally here. Raise all armies. Ah, cool. So it's not instant. Can you guys hear that in the background? My cat wants my attention, it seems. I guess he hasn't had his food yet or something. I'm gonna go take care of him. I don't know if you guys can hear him, Yeah, cat is cute. His name is Odin. And he's 17 years old. He's an oldie. He's basically an old man. All he ever does is sleep and eat. But when he sleeps, he often comes and like curls up next to me in bed, or he doesn't like sitting on your lap, but he likes curling up like next to you or on top of you. It may be related that actually his previous owner, I haven't owned him for all 17 years of his life. His previous owner passed away from illness. So that person may have been bedridden, and Odin may have kept him company in bed. So that's probably why he likes to be in bed with me. Like cuddle up and stuff. Yeah, he's a good cat. I think he actually just wanted some attention. Like I pet him a few times, and now he's back on the bed. So we can continue playing the game. So yeah, it takes 6 days to gather. That's cool. In CK2 it was like instant. Like instantly, like armies would pop up here, 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 and stuff. And you would have to gather them manually. But my guess is that they gather in this rally, at this rally point, and they all pop up at once when they're ready. So that's gonna take 6 days. So we're gonna have to wait for that. We have champions. Let's see. Do they always just join us in battle, or do we need to like assign them? Allow him to be a champion? Ah, okay, this is like our son, so he could die if he's our champion. Same with this guy. Oh, so they're like... They choose themselves if they want to join us in battle? That's really cool. That's kind of cool and realistic, right? They're like, yo, I want to fight. And then we can allow them or forbid them, or we can force them. But I'm guessing they don't like it very much. I think we're just gonna keep them on allow and see if they will help us. Let's advance time a little more. What's this? Greetings, ALLFATHER. I gladly accept your marriage proposal. Your son and my daughter will be joining holy matrimony. May Odin grant them long life and many children. Excellent. So our troops are gathering. Are they gathered? Is this our army? This doesn't seem to be all of it. I thought we had like special troops. It says we have way more levies. It says we have this many soldiers. We have these special soldiers. So how do we raise the others? Jarl Ivor's host. I wonder if there's like a special way to get those. Or maybe they can just raid. You can't raid when you're at war. That makes sense. Oh, we have 4 men of arms regiments? I see. Ah, so this is where we spend our prestige. This is where we spend our prestige. What should we go for? Can we see the makeup of our current army somewhere? Commanded by the ruler, okay. Trying to figure out what's in these armies. Or maybe levies are just like... Levies are just levies, and you can't like assign a specific type to them. Maybe. So, let's get some... Maybe some pikemen? Since we have this much prestige, we might as well use it. Spearmen. Counter these types. Light and heavy cavalry. Good in hills. Good in mountains. Good in desert mountains. We have lots of mountains here. Maybe not so much here. But there's some mountains here, I think. Hills, definitely hills. Hills. Forest. Hills. 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 What about bowmen? Type archers. Okay, hills. Hills. Hills and forest. So maybe bowman is what we want to go for. Light footman. Good in forest. Good in taiga. Good in jungle. I don't think we have any jungle here. I think, let's get some bowmen. Unraised. Ah, so there's only 5. They're like building up or something. It takes a while, I guess. We can't create more because we lack the prestige. How do we raise these war hosts? Still trying to figure that out. We get mercenaries, but they're kind of expensive, I think. Kind of concerned that I can't figure out how to raise these. Like, it's at raise all armies. Maybe they take longer to raise those. See, if I had done it, oh, there's a description. Special soldiers are not like regular armies, as they're not raised from a soldier. Can be gained through events and represent various things. Just read the news. Hordes and ambitious peasantry. Normally they do not cost maintenance and do not reinforce. Use them wisely if you have them. Are they already deployed? Oh! Hey, look! They're over here. They're already like at the ready. So let's see. Should we lead this army? Can we lead this army? How do we change the leader of this army? Select a new commander. Let's see, military engineer. He's a vassal and a champion. He has a lot of prowess. So does our son. Commander advantage, 14 martial skill. So this guy's a good commander. Not as good as us, but he's a good commander. Let's give him command of this this army here. And then we shall take command of these guys. Oh yeah. Let's see, so we're just gonna move in. Army is going to take attrition. Ah, I see. So attrition is a thing now in this game. I'm not sure if it was there in the previous version. Because we're over the supply limit. I see. So we may have to split up our army. Like it says supply limit here. And it's like 2,000, 3,000, and we have 5,000 soldiers. So the province or the county or whatever, like they can't supply all our soldiers at once. So what we may have to do is not enough regiments in army. Can we not split this army? Are these already separate armies? Oh, these are already separate. Right, so we can... How can we select multiple? Combine all selected armies. Shift click to deselect. Control click to select only this. Yeah, but how do I select multiple? We have 3 selected right now. Okay, so now there's one smaller army. I kind of want to split them in 2. I'm not sure about this interface yet. It's a bit different from what I'm used to from the previous game. Let's split them in half. Commander will be... Right, we have to click change commander. Commander will be... our son, I guess. Yeah, our son, who's pretty good. Click on the army multiple times to switch between. Yeah, what I was trying to do is like select both of these, right? I was trying to select both of these. Or is this just the highlights? Like these are already selected. Oh, okay, I get it. They are selected. This is just highlighting. Yeah, they are selected. They are not highlighted. There's a difference. Makes sense. So we will go here. And these guys will follow over here. And then these guys will come up from here. Thanks for the help, by the way, Hurricane. I've played previous games, but Crusader Kings 3 is new to me, and I did not do the tutorial. I elected to skip it. Court physician. Oh yeah, we did look for court physicians. So it seems they've arrived. The world is full of dangers, even to a Jarl on this court. As per my request, my servants have inquired after recommendations, and now they've assembled a few options to choose from. Okay, so we have Arnie. He's quite experienced, but costs 50 gold. Styrbjorn seems enthusiastic, if nothing else, so he's cheaper. Both of them fail to impress me. Do they have a sort of offkeep or something? I guess they just join your court, right? We might as well go for a pretty experienced one, I think. Maybe this is not a good idea, but we'll find out later if we're spending too much gold. This is a learning game. Oh, it's auto-paused and it auto-continues. The speed is kind of slow It takes a while for them to move. So there's a barony here. I think they're gonna besiege it. We're already attritioning this much. Oh, is there a battle going on here? Wait, were these not our allies? I thought these were our allies for some reason. Well, that's not good. That's not good. Can we still retreat? Not yet. That might be a bad for us. Uh-oh. They're already moving. We can't stop them. Oh. I'm great at this game, guys. I'm great at this game. I didn't even realize these were our enemies. Wait, why are these our enemies? We're not at war with them, right? What happened? I'm confused. Did they like assault the fort or something? Hostile army. Are we both like fighting the same person? Is that why we're fighting each other? Like we're supposed to be like friends, right? It's my brother. Like, we're here to take vengeance for our father. Why are we fighting? Allied to me. It says I'm allied. This doesn't make sense. Lost 400 people. This doesn't make any sense. How can we, like, not be hostile to them? Is it because we're in separate wars? This is not gonna end well for us. Why are all these armies hostile to us? I hear commotion. I find them in the middle of an argument. So this is a champion. And this is our other champion. Deliver a speech of unity. My words pull everyone away from the fight. Uh-huh. So this has a 40% chance of success. This gives us dread. Have them whipped for the delinquency. They don't like it, but we gain dread. I think this is the in-character option. We might go with this one. But yeah, this was not a good start, guys. This was not a good start. Maybe I should have saved. We're not playing on Iron Man right now, because we're learning the game. Maybe I should have saved. It's okay though, like, if we lose, we can start again. That's part of the game. It seems like we lost most of our armies. Yeah, all of those special armies. That's pretty annoying. Oh. Okay. I'm still not sure why we're at war, but I'm not sure if this is a bug, like if this is intended to be this way. Because we're the Sons of Lodbrok invasion, and the people we were fighting were like our brothers. So that doesn't make any sense to me as to why we would be fighting. Alright, so now we're sieging this. Right, so these are the people we want to be fighting, Northumbria, not our brothers. Gonna make sure we don't attrition too much. Hang on, is this like... Are these guys still hostile to us? Hostile army. It's kind of weird. Hey Myuns. Welcome. Welcome to my stream. We're about 2 hours in. 2 hours and 30 minutes. And we're here invading Northumbria, which is a province or petty kingdom in England. So siege is progressing slowly. Not much opposition. Besides our brothers somehow fighting us for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Like, we even started next to our brothers, so it seemed like the game was intending us to be allies. So we've got the siege done here. Cute looking. Aw, thank you. So yeah, now our score is going up. Our war score is going up. Bishop endorsement. Your character's fate makes it so that you can have a realm priest on your council. These bishops hold immense power and are more than willing to share it with you. You should stay on their good side. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're working on that. We are working on that. Because our council has Ingrid on it, and she's our like spiritual advisor. But we're trying to improve relations with her. We even took her as a concubine. So hopefully we can improve relations with her, so that she will endorse us. Are we fighting again? We fighting again with our brother? I kind of don't want to give up this siege. So we're gonna leave like a regiment behind to siege this, and we're gonna move all our armies here. Oh, so Ingrid was swayed, and she started endorsing us. That's good. So does that mean we can do new intrigue stuff? Ah, so it's like a constant action. But we've already swayed her once, so it reduces the chance of happening again. Yeah, the wars have started. For some reason, like, our brothers are fighting against us. I'm not sure if it's a bug in the game or like something I did to like make them hostile to us. But we're fighting our brothers while also fighting against Northumbria, so I'm not sure what happened there. Do we want to keep improving relations with Ingrid? We'll keep improving relations right now with Ingrid. We lost again? How do we keep losing against these guys? Oh no, they lost. We won. I am very good at this game. I'm very good at this game. Honestly, I've never streamed a game like this before. Usually it like takes up all my focus and I block everything out. But now there's a lot going on, a lot of new stuff, and I'm also trying to keep an eye on chat. You've all been very active, talking and stuff, which I really appreciate, because it makes it less boring for me. Let's see, move this army down there. Start sieging this all down. We've swayed Ingrid again, it seems. Or since the last time we did it. No, not yet. Raiders, this is a neutral army. Victory! Yeah. We won. We lost 200 people and we killed 740. 50. Almost. I wonder, Did we like have a retinue that was building up of some kind? Yeah, we have these bowmen. We also have prestige, so we can get more men at arms. Armored footmen. Oh, these are strong. They also cost a lot of prestige. No terrain effects. Okay, they get no bonuses from terrain. So we have bowmen, maybe some pikemen. And some light footmen. We are losing prestige now. Oh, so you can increase the size of them as well. I see. Raise all armies. Yeah, so now we have these as well. These are like our professional soldiers. So they're gonna help us out. Actually, maybe we send them here. Because these are all by themselves. Increase military presence. What are all these events popping up? Oh, this is like something happening in one of our provinces, I guess. So I wonder what we can do, like, in this enforced demands. You will seize all of Petty King Ael's titles within the target kingdom. Okay, so this is our goal. He will not accept. What is my brother doing? Like, they're moving their army up, it seems. Are they gonna go for, like, our army here? I don't like that much. So they're like trying to like get the drop on us, I think. Yeah, they're gonna attack us. Who's leading this? Needs to be someone good. It should be us, I think. Select new commander. Where are we? Ah, right here. We'll reinforce eventually, I guess. So let's take it. Yeah, lead the charge. Oh, why is he still our leader? I guess we haven't reinforced in yet. But our side is higher in number now. We have 6 champions. Early battle phase. Current roll 9. So the way this game, battles in this game works is it's like... It's a dice roll system in addition to like stats from your commanders and such. So right now they have their roll in their favor. But we are winning. The bar's slowly going up. There's another army moving up here. I don't like that. Why are they all allied and I'm not? It seems like they're allied or something. Yeah, we're losing. I think something's wrong here. Because these are supposed to be our brothers, right? I think this might be a bug of some kind that we've encountered. What I actually want to do is, we're not going to be able to win this war, I think, because our brothers are all fighting us. So let's see if they want to go for peace. Just white peace, so no changes. This is kind of a waste of our time, but it was a learning experience, right? It was a learning experience. See, we're still allied to him. I don't understand why we were fighting here. Military. Can we like dismiss our armies? Like we have levies out, right? Goodfried comes of age. I'm proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards diplomatic influence, such as Goodfried, can come to truly understand it. With an excellent grasp of all manners of etiquette, an understanding of all kinds of entertainment, and the eloquence to go with it, he will have little trouble navigating life at court. So he grew up as like a diplomat or something? He gains the trait charismatic negotiator. They grow up so fast. So we're actually still at war with these guys. And we do have more soldiers. So maybe we can sail over there and start fighting with them instead of our brothers. I don't want to fight with our brothers. I mean, maybe that was the intent, that we would go off to fight here, and our brothers would go off to fight here or something. I don't know. I don't think this was the intended by the game developers, for us to be fighting with our brothers. Can we, like... Yeah, we can embark on our longships. Which costs some money, it seems. It's okay. Maybe we can gain some territory here, right? A curse undone. The twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. Oh, then know that I was cursed the day I met Petty King Ayla. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me and brought that heartless bat swerver to his grave. Not one day too soon. He was killed by Jarl Halfdan, so he was killed by our brother. Does that mean they won the war, or just that they killed the king? Yeah, so they've taken territory from Northumbria. I kind of wish we hadn't ended the war now, because we had most of this territory, right? So maybe maybe we were supposed to split this up between us or something. I don't know. We're just gonna keep fighting with East Anglia, I guess. We actually have some issues, it seems. You can negotiate alliances. And there's a mutual alliance. So that's our, like... Is that our brother's vassal? Your nephew. So he has a title that we can negotiate with him to form an alliance. Oh, hang on. Could we have done this? Could we have called to war? Could we have called to war them as allies? Is that why we were, like, fighting? Because we didn't do this? Maybe I'm just a little dumb. Like, we can call Halfdan in now to fight this war. Should we do that? It spends prestige, though. Maybe we shouldn't do that too much. I wonder if we just made some mistakes at the start there, and we could have actually had them on our side during this fighting here. Our son can marry. The one that just came of age, he can marry. Should we get him a partner? Ooh, intelligent. Intelligence. We want intelligence in our family. Children of this marriage will be born into our house. That was a giant. That was indeed a giant. A giant woman. Increases prowess. Is this good? Is this something we want over intelligence? Should we marry this giantess? Chance of children low. Oh, we lose prestige, so we don't want that, I think. It's our son that loses prestige. It's not us. I think. Right? It's like our son that loses the prestige. I think we should be... I'm gonna marry this one, because if we just lose 600 prestige, that's not good for us. Martial perk available. Cool. Available perks. Right, so we have unlocked a perk now. Yeah, so I was right. We can choose any of these. Increases prowess. Movement speed increased. Partisan tactics. We don't have much cavalry. Naval speed. Siege weaponry effectiveness. I think we want to do this. That seems good. I don't want to spend too much time there because I want to see us win some battles here and like redeem ourselves from the disaster that happened here. And maybe end the stream like on a high note if we can. We might not be able to, and this might like cost us so heavily that we'll have to like limp on in the next stream. But that's fun too, right? Watching our dynasty fall apart because of my stupidity can also be fun. Greetings, brother. I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of Jorvik. I gladly accept your marriage proposal. Oh, no, it is us. Look. I think it was us. Because we just took a huge hit, it seems. Or maybe that was from something else. Oh no, we called our brother to war, right? And that cost prestige. No. It was we called Halfdan to war, right? And that cost us prestige. But it only deducted once he accepts. So that was a previous action, not this marriage. What I'm wondering, we've lost a lot of prestige, but we've gained some money, I guess, from all our taxes and maybe some looting. Can we build multiple buildings at once? Okay, we can't. We can only build one building at once. Makes sense. Still this title. So let's start sieging this down, I guess. And hopefully our brother joins us eventually. He seems to just be standing still. Do we like have to control him or something? Like set a target or something for him? I know you can do this in Europa Universalis. But you might be able to do that in this game as well now. Not really sure. I'm just gonna keep going, see where this goes. We're being raided. That's not good. Who's this? Are there any unraised? Yeah, the raiders getting raided. Isn't that ironic? What happens if we raise all armies? It's just one guy? Yeah. We may have to suck this up and let them raid us. Oh, are we fighting here? Fighting and losing. The disaster continues, guys. The disaster continues. But on the bright side, we're learning, right? We're learning. I think we'll win this one. Maybe we can actually use this as an opportunity to send these guys back. Take care of those raiders. Valuable hostage captured. Your forces took Petty King Edmund. Hang on, let me pause this. I want to see what this says. Brother Oswald hostage. Can we click on that? We can't. Prisoners can be ransomed. Oswald of East Anglia. We can ask a favor, or we can ransom him for money. This guy's good in combat, though. We might not want to give him back yet. I'm not sure what's good here. We might, like, keep him as a prisoner as well. This guy's even better in combat. I'm not sure if this is worth it, or if we just keep their, like, their possible potential leaders, like, captive. Because these leaders currently are way less effective. Yeah, or like, we ransom them just before we end the war, right? Just before we're about to make peace anyway, we're like, hey, have your dudes back. You inherited the kingdom Did our son die? Did our son actually die? Because we gave this to our son, right? I think he died. Can we see that somewhere? Because we have an empty council position as well. Low country control. Yeah, we have now direct control over this. Oh, this also costs prestige. I guess prestige is used for everything, right? Does this mean we can get more levies? We should definitely get new marshal. $400 unraised soldiers. So now we're raising more. Hopefully we can, Did they abandon this raid already over here? I don't see him anymore. By the way, we're still trying to sway Ingfrid. Yeah, let's keep doing that. She doesn't like us yet. We're slowly sieging this down. Are these new raiders coming in? Simple palisade constructed. Cool. So we completed this palisade here. Was it here? It says building. I think it was this one that completed, right? Trading outposts? It said we constructed one. Cabaret. In Argyle. It says here. It still says building, but I guess it's completed. It increases our levies as well. Can we build more now? We lack the prestige to build anything. That's annoying. And like, our brother is just sitting here, doing nothing. Like, we called him to war, but he's just sitting there. Do we need to set a target somehow? Cost us like 200 prestige to call him in. I'm gonna Google this real quick. I can't find anything. So, I don't know, maybe he doesn't like us enough to actually help us. I may have to, like, consult some wikis after this stream and just read up on this new game. Our siege is getting close to done here. Looks like we finished our siege. We're just gonna keep advancing on them. That's Vice. What's this? All characters believe in a faith, which in turn belongs to a religion. Okay, we know that. Open a faith view, highlighted. Where though? I don't see anything highlighted. Oh, is it this? Oh, cool! I hadn't seen this yet. Your faith has a number of doctrines. These doctrines set rules for members of the faith and govern many things, such as gender succession laws available. Are we bringing faith to the barbarians, or are they bringing the barbarianism to the faith? A little bit of both, I guess. Okay, tenets to top special doctrines give bonuses or options for your character with the ability to meditate or participate in great holy wars. All faiths also have sins and virtues, indicating that blah 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 blah. Okay. Fervor. All faiths have fervor, which waxes and wanes over time depending on the number of adherents to the faith, how holy wars are going, and more. Fervor represents how fanatical most members of the faith are feeling currently, including the many unwashed peasants across the world. When your faith's fervor is high, it's easier to convert counties, not countries, counties, using your convert faith in county. I keep wanting to read country. To your faith, and counties of your faith resist conversion to other faiths. When fervor is low, however, rulers might decide to abandon their current faith in favor of another from the same religion, spawning a heresy. From the faith view, it's possible to create a new faith of your own. Doctrines and tenets will cost a certain amount of piety, depending on which tenets your current faith has. This is not something to worry about for your first character. Okay, we won't worry about it. But it can be very fun first goal to work towards when you're feeling more confident. I understand. So our tenets are ancestor worship. Increased long reign bonus. Close family opinion is +5. Characters of this fate gain additional bonus upon the successful completion of a pilgrimage. Okay, so we can have a pilgrimage then. Human sacrifice. Executions earn piety instead of costing piety. Nice. Okay. Grants to raid for captives causes belly against neighboring realms. We've seen that before. Warmonger. At peace option. At peace opinion instead of offensive war opinion. Rulers have a conquest cost belly against neighboring rulers. Prestigious rulers can use an invasion possibility once per lifetime. If one exists, the head of the faith can declare great holy wars, provided this fate is organized. Members of the clergy can serve as commander or champion. Characters who have the warmonger tenet as part of their faith will have the at peace opinion instead of offensive war opinion penalty. Okay, so we get a penalty for being at peace for too long, I guess. Main doctrines. Male dominated, okay. Pluralist. Country conversion speed is lower. Countries of other faiths are less likely to join factions. You know what? You guys, this is interesting, but I'm gonna keep the war going because I kind of want to finish up the stream not too soon from now, and I kind of want to have some success in our wars. So let's keep going. We can do the religion time another time. Religion thing. Because I kind of want to get some action going, not just failure. Maybe we increase the speed a bit. Nothing much going on here. We're just waiting for sieges here. Oh, they're trying to siege us back. Yeah. Indeed, Prismatic. Indeed. That's what we're trying to do. Our mother, Auslog, died. We gained some stress. Looks like our mom died. Of old age. So both our father, Ragnar, and our mother, Auslog, are dead. If you've seen Vikings, you probably know these two people. Historically, Lagertha, I don't think she's mentioned like in the legends as much, and Auslog is much more prominent than in the TV show, in the actual like mythology and history. I'm gonna say mythology mostly because we don't have many written records, and the records that we do have are written by like Christian sources. I have not kept up with the show. I'm kind of like, I'm kind of done. Like, they starting a new arc again, and I haven't gotten into it. But I also haven't had much time to play, to watch TV shows. Like, I still want to watch The Boys, and I still want to watch like so many anime. There's so much to watch and so little time with all my hobbies. Because I watched season 1 of The Boys, and I heard season 2 is going to be really good again, so... Spouse, acting on my behalf. My wife spends a significant amount of time traveling the realm with her honor guard. There are many matters she can settle on my behalf. And a military presence High Chiefess Freydis brings with her is a firm reminder of my right to rule. My High Chiefess and I stand ready in defense for one. Make sure the people grovel appropriately, my dear, so we can increase dread or prestige. Since we're kind of low on prestige, I think we're gonna increase our prestige. But that's good. Our wife is like doing stuff. Like she's not just, you know, sitting at home producing heirs. She's actually pulling her weight. You know? Sasuke Viking women, right? As expected of Viking women. This looks like it's their capital or something. So let's go and siege that. The things we share. When we talk about life, my wife and I often agree. I just know that Freydis understands how I view the world. I'm lucky to be with someone who understands me. That's nice. That's cute. I like this. She likes us. We like each other. Let's get... Isn't that just one of the greatest things, chat? Meeting someone that, like... that you can, you know, share your opinions with and... like, that you can agree with. Maybe even share your life with. Isn't that great? They'd be essential, yeah. So prestige is a lot more important in this game than I thought. Hey, is our brother joining us now? Is he actually gonna help us for a change? There's an enemy army here. Yeah, he's actually coming here. This is going a lot better than this disaster over here. Ooh! Ingrid gained the trait pregnant. Our concubine Ingrid is pregnant, it seems. And she likes us a lot more now. Even though we're one-legged, she likes us a lot more. I guess we showed her what our third, still functional, very functional leg can do. And now she's pregnant, right? We sure showed her what one-legged Ivar can do. Oh, I know this game. It's a marry your sister simulator. Yeah, that sounds about accurate. That does sound about accurate for this game. That was definitely a thing in the previous game. I don't know if you can... I think they removed the plotting to kill your own son at some point. So I don't think it's going to be part of this game anymore. But that used to be a strategy in Crusader Kings 2. For sure. It used to be a strategy. We can take more concubines. We can take this prisoner as a concubine. I don't really think we need more wives. That's grave news. I mean, I think the point of the game is that sometimes you get kind of succession that you don't want. And like killing your own sons kind of like broke the point of the game a bit. Like it went against the intent of the developers. So I think they kind of patched the loophole in a way. So I think it might have been a good change. I mean, I kind of abused that feature in the past, but maybe it's good at its con. Let's speed things up. I want to see if we can like win this war here. To the evil Jarl Ivar. We've been burdened with your oppressive laws for too long. No more. We are done paying your taxes. Who's this? Leader of the peasant revolt. Every county in a faction. The control level will be changed by... Okay, that's not good. So they're rebelling. Control level. What is the control level? On the population of a county. It is crucial, especially for collecting taxes. Oh, so that's just the local one, right? And this is like... Every county in this faction? Oh, in the faction. Oh, so only where the faction is based from? Ah, hey Marvelite. Yeah, I've seen you in Kodak stream. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. Thank you. Is he streaming actually today? Like I haven't been keeping much of an eye out for who to raid, but we're like nearly done here. And I think my mic sounds good now, right? He helped me a lot by sending me that video. I think we're gonna give in, because we're kind of at war here, and we can't handle a peasants' revolt right now. It sounds good from here? Yeah. I started off with like OBS. Like regular OBS Studio, and I had it all set up and it sounded okay, and then I switched to Streamlabs, and like I listened to the last stream and it is like total potato quality. Like it sounds bad. It sounds really bad, and I was like, oh my god, I need to fix this. Like this is terrible. So I spent like at least like 4 hours like figuring a bit out about audio and stuff and how to set things up. And now I have actually some plugins running, and they work system-wide. So if I go on Discord, my voice should be as good as on the stream. They're not actually set in the in OBS. They're set like system-wide, basically. It's like a separate audio cable that I have, a virtual audio cable. We finished our siege here. Spouse's skills. Freitas has gained diplomatic expertise. Okay, she's getting better at diplomacy. Why are we losing so heavily? Is it just time? Is it just like our war goal? Ah. So we have a war target, which I guess is this. And this. And they control it, so slowly they're gaining war score. And we need to like take control of some war targets. Let's see. So that's one of the war targets, I guess. How do we see the objective? Are these all war targets? It's gotta say somewhere, right? That it's a war target. I'm not sure how you can see it actually. Blah blah blah. Is the war target like their whole country? East Anglia, that's this. It's an invasion of East Anglia, so is this the war target then? Are we supposed to be focusing on here? I think that might be the case. Let's get rid of this army here. This is going a bit too fast for, like, trying to chase down their armies. They're running away, it seems. I'm not sure if we're gonna catch them. They're like trying to group up, it seems. My daughter. Praise Freya. Praise me. Ingrid has given birth to a perfect little daughter. Who will you become, my child? And what shall I call you? So we can choose a name. Does anyone from chat want to become our daughter? I'll wait for a bit. Do you want to become our daughter, Tommy? If you don't mind being a girl? May you grow wise, be wise and strong, my daughter. So let's see, where are they going? They're going over here. July 25th of July. I'm gonna try and catch their armies. '26th, 29th. We have another martial perk, by the way. Hit and run. Increases spearman toughness. Siege weapon effectiveness. I kind of want to get some siege stuff going. Can we actually catch this guy? There we go. Finally. Gonna get rid of these guys. Gonna place my chips on Lady Tommy. Become their main enemy next generation. Yeah, let's hope so. Let's keep chasing down their armies. They're kind of elusive, aren't they? There we go. We got the bastards. I know I kind of pause a lot. This is my usual, like, slow gameplay. We're gonna take it slow and, like, try and catch everything that's going on. We're winning pretty handily here. Let's go over here because I think this is the war goal. over here, yeah, absolute slaughter, right? Let's see. Can we catch these guys? We can. We kind of need these reinforcements, though, to show up. I kind of want to catch them. Greetings, my impressive liege. With Norse settlement and the installation of a new administration, the people... Oh, they've converted to Norse traditions. So we started changing that here to get like a stable home base where people like us. And now they've converted to our culture. So these guys are Norse now. They still don't like us very much, but we're getting there. So our council. We send... Who did we send again to convert the culture? I don't remember how we did that. Oh, it was promote culture? Let's see. Maybe we want to do it for other provinces as well. Right? Let's keep doing that. Keep converting like our core domain. So hopefully these guys will join us. Yeah, there they come. We're already winning. But this will make our victory be secure. Absolute slaughter again. So we're sieging their I guess you could call this their capital or something. Like there's like a little icon. We finished here as well. Oh, they're kind of gathering up here. Let's catch these guys before we before they group up. Hang on. Am I too late? Slow things down a bit. Things are about to get like heated in here. Let's see. So we take 8 days, 29th of April, and they leave in 8 days. Let's see if we can catch these guys, or at least these. Camp dispute. A chance to gain prestige. Seems kind of tempting, but our diplomatic skill isn't very high. And this is like guaranteed dread. This is our son. Do we want to punish our son? What should we do here? Should we take a chance for once? Let's deliver a speech. They're fighting. People start throwing tankards and backs around. Might as well join in. Hey, we're Vikings, right? We're up for a brawl. Let's go. I love this music. Yeah. Let's go. We gained the trait wounded, but That was fun. I like these events. I mean, it didn't turn out well for us, but it's fun exploring these events. We are wounded now, though. That's not good. Successful wound treatment? Thank you. We hired the experienced physician. We hired the experienced physician. And it's paid off already. Look at that. Easy game. Yeah, easy game, easy life. We're winning. And soon these will join us, hopefully. Let's hope so. In 9 days. Okay, that's not good. It's slowly going in their favor. Come on. This might have been bold. There we go. Now we're winning. Success after success. Sometimes all you need is a little luck, right? Victory! That is a victory, indeed. So our score is slowly going up. Battles won. Defender controls target. I still don't know what the target is. I'm guessing it's this, because it's the War for East Anglia, right? Hopefully we can finish this up. This is getting kind of late here. But I want to finish this war really badly. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm really, really glad that there's so many people in chat today. Like, some people had to leave, but I'm really glad. Some of you might still be lurking. I'm really glad that you decided to come to my stream and watch me play this game. I'm having a lot of fun. We're still going at a very slow pace. Let's speed things up a bit. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Here we go. Look at that. 99%. Can we enforce demands now? No. He's still not happy. He will not accept. He will not accept. Can you guys hear my cat in the background? Because he's kind of waiting for food, but I kind of want to like finish the stream and then give him food. Like he has dry food waiting for him. If he really is really hungry, he can have dry food, but he wants the wet food. Yeah, he's a chatty one. Maybe I'll see what he wants real quick. I'll be right back. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's the matter? Here we go. I'm back. He's got some food. I've got some water. Let's try and finish up this war. I want to end on a good note before I end the stream. I'm just really happy that he's eating so much again. He was having some issues, and the vet gave him some medicine, and now he's eating really well again. So I'm just glad that he's eating, and that's why I'm not gonna like be mad even though he's had food like a while ago. I'm just gonna, because he's getting a little thin, right? He's old, so that's to be expected, but he's a little thin for a cat his size. Like, he's a big cat, but he's very, very thin. Man, I just noticed that I'm sitting in this chair, my posture's kind of bad. I've been so, like, this game is so intense. I've been sitting, like, I've been slouching a bit, like, really focusing, sitting in a bad posture. I'm gonna need to do some posture checks or something. Let's see. Oh, we're at 100%. So let's see. We can now enforce our demands. You will seize all territory in Petty King Aemond's realm that is part of the Petty Kingdom of East Anglia. So we get all of this. Your allies share 150 based on their contribution. You gain 150. That's nice. Let's enforce our demands. I don't think there's much more to do here. Victory. To the cold-hearted Jarl Ivar. May wisdom ever elude you. He's insulting us even though he lost. You're a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So we get all of this. Nice. Right? We should get all of this. It's all ours. Look at that. It's all us now. Ruler, you. Ruler, you. This is what I like to read. Ruler, you. So now we can disband our armies. But actually, it's already gotten so late. I'm gonna just save. And save like all the post-war management for the next stream, I guess. Because I will be streaming this more often. I'm having a lot of fun. And I'll definitely be continuing this playthrough until like the bitter end. Now that we've got some success, it feels great. I'm gonna actually, let's see. Can we raid someone? Someone online? I want to raid? I have like my stream save browser open, which is Firefox, but I'm not logged into Twitch there. I don't have a browser source, so... Oh, we've got to raid ourselves? Did we just get a raid ourselves? That's cool. Unfortunately, it's just hey Shady. So cool of you to like raid us all of a sudden. Yeah, we were actually just looking for someone to raid because I've been streaming for 4 hours and it's just my hobby. I have to work tomorrow, unfortunately. So yeah, I said it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to be responsible adult and stuff. Like, I kind of want to continue now that you've joined me. But we will continue this probably tomorrow. Because tomorrow's Friday, right? Wait, am I saying that right? Yeah, it's Friday. So then it's gonna be weekend the next day, and we'll be streaming more of this. So, if you want to come and watch then, feel welcome to. It'll be around the same time, which is 4 hours ago. Oh, it's the third time in a row that you joined an ending stream? Yeah, that happens. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But let's keep looking for someone to raid because I'm pretty tired. I need to like wind down for the day and get ready for bed. Let's see who's on. Prefer to read like one of my smaller friends, but I'm not seeing any that are on. Oh my god, she's actually doing it. Is there any like rule for like raiding? Like if you're a small streamer, can you still raid like bigger streamers? Because I kind of want to like raid like my favorite streamer, but she's a lot bigger than me. So I don't know if that's okay. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna rate Nyanners. She's amazing. She's very chill, and she's playing Final Fantasy X right now, which is her favorite game. I really want to watch, so I'm gonna like raid her. Let's see, how did you do this raid thing again? /raid? Yeah, I'm gonna send you over there, and I'm gonna watch myself. So let's go over there, guys. I'll see you on the other end.